Hi friends, today is Wednesday, May 25. Last night I came home from Taco Tuesday and found three abandoned bunnies on the street. And this is a short video of it. This is on Royal Oak Avenue and Lane Street. You can kind of see them moving. I was able to get close enough to shoot these pictures. And actually, 2 weeks ago, I found a pair of them at Kermac Collision, which was across the street from Alkis Water. And actually, here they are. When the rabbits realized I was taking photos and videos of them, they ran into the closed lot of Kermac Collision and hid under the repair cars. So I called the Spca Night Emergency line, and an animal control officer called to let me know there is a feral bunny situation going on in the lower mainland. So someone on my Instagram asked how would I know that these are abandoned? And my answer to that is because there is a certain look and feel to abandoned bunnies. They have a certain coat color and ear orientation, and these bunnies fit that description. And I got that from the Burnaby SPCA link, and I left that here in the comments on Instagram. So yeah, if you go to spca.bc.ca/FAQs/ wild rabbit feral rabbit, you're gonna see descriptions and pictures of how to identify abandoned bunnies, and also because the conservation officer did show me. And so this person's rebuttal was just they don't have a collar and they weren't scratching at my door, so how are they supposed to be, how do I identify them as abandoned? Well, and then her main counter argument was, well, I see them a lot in Victoria, they're everywhere, but actually the bunnies in Victoria are now a pest. And I took a snippet from a news article, and so it is vicnews.com. Rascally rabbits destroy Vancouver Island's lawns. And so the quote I extracted: Barber says a pair of released pets in Parksville have now multiplied and the rabbit count is approximately 30. So me calling the SPCA and reporting it to the Burnaby SPCA actually is not something I have to do. It's something I want to do because these rabbits are basically abandoned pets. Just because you see them there a lot where you used to live doesn't mean that's natural. It's kind of like saying, I saw these kittens on Wally Boulevard in Surrey. One, that is all street. It's the same if you found it in Richmond. Someone had to abandon them, and just because they grew up doesn't mean they are a natural part of that ecosystem as well. Yeah, it's it's not like a natural big wildcat like a cougar or a lynx. So there's nothing there that makes one informed person think like why they would be in that natural environment. So, yeah, I think I've covered it all. I just want to say, if you find bunnies in your neighborhood, if you are in a city, that is not natural or wild. I would use the SPCA link that I posted. If you want to click on the links, I will link the public share that I posted on Facebook so you can easily click on the links instead of typing it. But yeah, wild versus abandoned bunnies, wild bunnies, really, the SPCA really just calls them abandoned, and it is illegal to do that because, one, when you think about that's an unkindness, it's so unethical. These bunnies are gonna be left fending for themselves in public, like from living in a cage or an enclosed space to suddenly being on the street like this. The only reason you see them on the grass is because this is the only patch of grass in the area and they need to feed. No one's feeding them, right? This is late at night. I was walking at like 10:30 in the evening because I had tacos and a margarita. So after 20,000 steps, I still needed to go for a walk, and I think it's synchronicity. I happened upon them again because I needed to know about them to let the Burnaby SPCA know that they were there. So I hope that the patrol officers, when they are in the area, pick them up because these can multiply And also, they can spread disease, or live a life that is not good. They're gonna be hurt, they're gonna be run over. Like, there might be some sadistic kids or older adults, like people that could harm them. So, yeah, if you see abandoned bunnies, please call your local SPCA and let them know, and let them decide for themselves, because they are like informed professionals and they know about these things. So, thank you for that question, person commenting on my Instagram, and thank you for helping me realize this is actually a really good teaching point about abandoned bunnies.